Uh, Hello everyone. Welcome to the DU stream. We are getting started. We're waiting for the other team to show up. We're going to be playing against DU or versus University of British Columbia. We're looking to get started pretty soon. But for right now, we're waiting on the other team to get in here. So we'll see how that goes. All right, and welcome back, guys. It looks like we got the game set up now, and we're gonna go ahead and get started pretty soon. Um, Recently, as of a couple hours ago, 8 hours ago, the new Overwatch patch came live, which was a big change to everything. So we're looking to see how this affects how both teams are gonna play. Um, the global increase was everyone got a health increase, and all projectiles are bigger, which is very something we're gonna have to take into account with this. This is going to affect a lot of how the game is played and how healthy everyone is and how much healing is output. And then the DPS also got a new passive that prevents 20% healing while doing damage to someone else. So a lot of the healing output in the game has been reduced because of that, because of how much output the DPS have, and even more so now because of the DPS passive. From my personal experience, I've noticed that Sig is very, very strong. We're probably going to see a lot of Sig in this game. Moira is also very strong. We'll also probably see a lot of Moira. Lucio is very strong also. And kind of like a brawl pokey oriented comp along those. Welcome in. Yeah, Torbjorn's also very good, as my co-caster Gyro has mentioned. So very interested to see how these two good teams decipher the meta off of such a recent patch, and see how they get into it. With it going. Looks like we should be starting any second now. Let's hope we can get in. Let's hope DU gets off to a good game. And we are in.
Initiating match.
Oh, sorry about that. I was enjoying a delicious homemade meatball sub.
Everyone, stick together. We can do this.
All right, let's see if we can get this started.
tells me you can dance, but I won't believe it until I see
Are you sure you'll be able to handle it?
This is a composition that DU hasn't really run before. That Torbjorn is new. I haven't seen that from DU at all recently, but we'll see how it plays out. I'm sure it'll be doing.
We're looking for a Rhyme Brawl comp here. Let's see how it's going. Moving straight to point. We have UBC on the outside. See how this fight goes. Tyler already with a huge boop.
Massive. Oh my goodness. And a massive ball from Caitlyn. That Reinhardt just swings his hammer and does so much damage. And looks like DU's gonna cap the point for this.
A very early cap from DU. It looks like they're really trying to take these fights on the outside, let Tyler or Stuff get as much util out of the new and improved Lucio boop as he can.
Alright, just holding right through the choke. Mesmer's
another big
almost
wall
all alone,
Caitlyn.
but another big wall. I don't think it'll be enough to get the Ramatra down, and DU's gonna have to fall back to point, and Mesmer dies. This is not looking good for DU, but yep, and there goes Duality as well.
Nemesis form out from Funk Doc, looking to win this point. Pulse Bomb coming out from Bit Alt 2.
And it looks like UBC is gonna be taking this point for now. 50% for DU though, that's a pretty good start. My goodness, like
I'm setting
I got
up.
meatball bits still in my throat.
Let's look to see how DU approach this fight next time. Coming out quickly, walled off on Ram.
Oh, Ramatra pops ult with Mesmer all alone, and yeah, that's gonna take him out very quickly. Looks like DU's gonna have to fall back yet again. But they did not use any ults. UBC did use that Ram ult.
Yeah, indeed. I assume they're probably gonna try to push with Mail next fight.
Agreed.
Because it looks like that's their best winning utility.
That's another way of doing
Coalescence. Mail in.
Yep, and there's the mail. Oh, right on the outskirts. entrance too. Oh, but
Pulse bomb from
Caitlyn gets pulsed. Wow, that was a fast pulse.
Tracer trying to get as much as you can.
Looks like D's gonna take the point. Yeah, that Tracer is not gonna be doing much right now.
Very well done from DU on that retake. Using 3 ults to retake it. Let's see how they deal with UBC's 4.
And they still have 2 massive ultimates in the bank. I'm sure that they'll be able to hold here, but UBC does have 3 ultimates of their own, and there's one of them. Yep, Beat coming out to counter, and massive shatter!
Huge shatter!
And huge speed in. Beautifully played. Wow. And yeah, DU holds on.
And
It does seem like UBC is going to be able to have a bot and a touch. They do swap to Lucio.
UBC used all of their ults in that fight that DU was able to shut down with just 2. Let's see how they do this. Oh, big damage coming in from Vesper. Oh,
Looks like they are getting Batcat, but Orb Turret is poking them out.
oh, the
Reinhardt comes
Lucio diff.
charging in. Wow. It looks like DU's going to take this first point. Nicely played.
Very well
This
done
is-
from DU.
This is looking like a lot closer match than last game. If I'm being honest, these two teams do seem to be both, I wouldn't say equally balanced, because they would have seen that Reinhardt hammer down coming, but
They're fairly competitive teams.
Yeah.
It looks like neither one's gonna go down without a fight. All right, round 2 starting. On Gardens. Let's see it.
this will be a big map for the Lucio players, and it looks like DU and both teams speed right through the risky part.
As we're going in aggressive, taking a lot of damage.
It's just an all-out brawl right
Rotating
now.
into the side room.
Wow.
That's a big fire strike.
Oh, big boop on Torbjorn.
Everybody careful there.
Doesn't look like too. Oh, what happened to that Tracer?
I think Tracer fell off the map.
Yeah. DU's gonna be going into point here. That Baptiste is all on his own, and he is gonna be taken out swiftly. Yeah, I think DU's gonna be holding this point. It looked kind of like a stalemate there for a few seconds, but DU has proven that they are capable to flip the tides.
Indeed. No ults online yet. That's another one of the universal changes. Ults are now 10% slower to charge, so we're going to be seeing less of them. It looks like UBC has decided to go right towards White Room. We'll see how this close
Smart
quarters favors them. A huge wall from Caitlyn. Caitlyn going down, though. Immortality coming out. Mesmer's just in there swinging, though.
Yeah, wow. He is all around, I mean, he is arguably the best player on this team. And he's definitely improved.
Tracer might be able to get Mei here. At least forcing the other team to retreat to help. Let's see what's coming online. We got a couple ults across both. Let's see how this goes.
This is going to be fun to see because we're going to have ultimates for this fight. And
Another
wow,
big shatter out from Mesmer.
another big shatter. Oh,
Co2.
Dualities. Coalescence is doing big things right now. Gets 3 players. Obviously with the help Mesmer with a nice pin off the map. And DU is holding on strong. But they did use 3 ultimates there. While, what college is this?
UBC. UBC only used 2.
UBC,
We do have to switch
yeah.
the Orisa to try and deal with this Reinhardt better.
Oh. Nice ultimate from Corbin.
May
And there
ult
goes
from
Mesmer.
Caitlyn.
Whoa.
Oh,
This is
and we're
gonna be
telling you, that's
intense.
3
See how much
frozen.
damage they can get
Oh,
done.
the boop!
Big
The
boop!
boop!
Big boop!
I don't think it'll be enough, though.
Yeah, D's gonna have to give this point up for now. but they did get it to 99%.
Seems like most of them are on point, though. They might be able to get a quick flip. Sojourn's
I
going
think you're
down.
right.
It's only Tracer left.
Yep.
Able to get a touch
Tracer and
out.
Mara do have a touch. And
No
the rest
ults, though. They're going to have to
their
win this
team
dry
comes in.
fight. Orb going down. Orb getting low.
That
Pulse bomb
Lucio.
online. We're looking for it.
Both Lucios are doing very well. Lucio is holding on. And it looks like Mesmer's going to be
like you-
charging back
whoa.
to the point. That Lucio's, yep, he's out. Nice.
Finding that
Fires
shatter
for,
might secure it.
Yep.
And an early
And-
2-0 for DU.
1-0. Or,
Well,
yeah, 2-0. 2-0, 2-0,
yeah,
2-0. But
2-0.
yeah, they're up 1. They're up 1. Yeah. I'm excited to see who got this play of the game. Yeah, I was thinking it would be Duality
Yes.
on that
It's
Moira.
Very good
This
Moira play.
triple was pretty sexy, if I'm being honest. Yep. Beautiful aim. Baptiste was low, but
Very, very good coalescence. Moira, another one of those heroes that got buffed in the patch. She now does more
significantly
damage.
buffed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very much so. So now it'll be UBC's map pick. And we'll be moving to hybrid. So let's see what map they choose. Pretty common for King's Row to be picked. Eichenwald's the second most common. Any other are pretty rare, but King's Row definitely seems to be a fan favorite. And it definitely favors these style of comps. These King's Row maps are very close range, but also have like the slightly longer like hallways and streets that really apply to these longer range hit scan that we saw some of them playing. But it can very well go both ways with Eichenwald, having both very long range channels, but also having the close range for Brawl.
You said everything.
Yeah. With some star players I'm seeing on DU, obviously, Mesmer. Ooh, we're having a rare Periso for UBC.
This is gonna be fun. This is one of my favorite maps.
Yes,
and
one of the newer maps in Overwatch 2. This is a hybrid in Brazil, Lucio's hometown. We're going to see probably a bit more poke in this comp.
we'll definitely be seeing that Sigma
Yes.
from Mesmer. I mean, we'll have to see if it's defend or attack, but honestly, I don't know how much of a difference that's gonna actually make.
Yes, this first point's very annoying to take. I mean, all the points are very annoying because of the high ground this map has set, with the first point having the two bridges that go over the point and the high ground for the defense, and then second point being in the middle of the town, allowing the defenders to just sit on top of the rooftops that without movement abilities, the offense can't really challenge. So it's really going to see how these teams are going to tackle these challenges of having the defender high ground. All right, looks like both teams are ready, and we are about to head into this. Oh, it looks like we're making some subs.
Let's see who we got.
Duality has dropped out. And we have Yagmaster coming in. But it looks like UBC will be staying the same. Oh, nope.
Maybe.
I think that's their second spectator for UBC.
I think we might have had a PC crash.
Possibly. Looks like we might be having some technical difficulties. Let's see where this goes.
People in chat, who here is a UBC fan? Curious to see how many got recommended to this stream. Oh, I gotta bet my channel points. It's 100% to DU. Wow. Well, only one person bet though, so.
Let's see.
All right, yeah, it looks like we'll be staying with duality,
Ah,
or possibly.
yeah, it does appear to be a technical difficulty going on the side of DU. So I'm gonna go ahead and send us over to a tech pause until we get this all fixed. See y'all in a little bit. And we are back. New sub has come in. Looks like we got Bebop coming in. Renowned Zen specialist for DU.
Zen specialist.
That's what I've seen.
Zen?
Yeah.
Zenyatta? Oh. I thought you were talking about something else.
No.
I was like, yeah, Dio's a Zen specialist? All right. And here we go.
In
Finally,
we go.
back into it. Oh, I'm excited to see what'll happen.
Yeah, absolutely.
Initiating match.
Yeah, we do have Bebop, and nothing's loading in for me yet.
A very pretty map. This is with a lot going on. Interested to see what kind of comps we see out of Spawn here.
Ready for battle.
Ooh, it looks like we'll be getting.
Diva.
It looks like we'll be getting dive from both sides. This is an
This
interesting
is gonna
one.
be This is gonna be a lot of fun to watch. I'm really excited for this. Caitlyn on oh boy,
KK on Sombra.
Sombra.
Renowned,
I think it's the Metro.
renowned Sombra specialist. I'm kind of interested to see how they set this up early on.
And Bebop that Zen specialist. So this will be fun to see.
We're seeing two different types of comps here. We're seeing the Diva Dive versus the Winston Dive.
I think Dive is gonna win. Mesmer's Diva it's hidden, but oh man, he has performed exceptionally.
Okay,
on Diva.
looking for a hack here. Just marking out all the players to them. Giving up quite a lot of space here, DU is.
This Sombra's doing the same thing, getting on those supports in the DU backline. Not much has gone on yet. Mesmer is getting a little bit up in there, but
Little pre-fight action.
hack onto Sky and whoa!
Oh, wow.
Beautifully played from BCU. What a dive onto the backline. And DU might
I think they're able to...
actually be able to hold out. They were able to get a couple of their there goes Scorpion though.
Racer's still in. No support for
Mesmer
either...
is low on health. He's gonna get demeched pretty soon, and I think
UBC have this.
DU. Yeah, they might be able to get a touch, and they do have 4 on. It looks like they'll be going for it. But no ultimates yet. We're not even close. Except
Drop
for
down
Tracer.
early.
Oh,
Trading supports back and forth. Mesmer about to be demech. Winston low. Oh! Mesmer gets the pistol kill. 2 pistol kills up from Mesmer.
oh. Yeah, he is aim trainer. That was some nice headshots onto that Sombra. And DU is gonna be able to hold on. That's nice to see.
Ooh, both Sombras running into each other. Oh! Caitlyn almost getting caught out. Damn, KK finding out the UBC Tracer almost instantly.
That Mario pop on point though, yep. They're getting aggressive on that support, on that DU support line. I think BCU is going to be able to get this. Mesmer's not looking too healthy. I think Caitlyn gonna get back in time. She's gonna have to figure her way out of here.
We're gonna be looking for EMP from both sides. Different ways to count it. We're gonna have a Lucio beat for UBC and a trans for DU. KK might get caught out here, falling early.
Yep.
They do have EMP online though, but will they get to use it before UBC? Pulse bomb out from bit ult, but it seems to be no value.
Yeah, now we're just waiting for both teams to prepare their dives. So just a little bit of back and forth play here until one team decides to make a run at the other.
UBC, Sombra goes down. That means no EMP for this fight.
Oh, a
Trading
trade.
DPS.
And big ultimate.
Big
Caitlyn.
EMP.
Looks like DU's gonna be able to take most of them out. Get that Lucio. There we go.
Like we'll be setting up for the next game. Does look like UBC is setting up for the EMP here. Let's see if DU can deal with it well. Scuff attempting the spy check, not able to find out Kai.
Kai did get got, but quickly got out. And
EMP coming in. Oh no!
maybe early beat. Ah, there it is. Looks like Bebop's gonna get taken out. Oh, yep, there's his Transcendence. But with a lot of DU team members falling, it's ultimately down to Mesmer, who does have a decent amount of health, but that Sombra hack is
might
gonna be
be it,
vicious
yep.
on him.
Does end up using bomb here. I don't know. It does get Winston
No more Winston.
for the tank trade. Rally coming out. Stuck by the enemy Tracer.
This is
Very
it's
close
hard-
fight.
Who's gonna win
It
this?
does look like UBC is pulling out on top here.
Yeah,
with-
but I don't know if they'll have the capture. We do have the tank back and possibly gonna be able to.
Oh, the
but does
boop!
get booped away. Oh, yeah, UBC gets it.
New Winston Primal, able to find one. Does go down for the trade.
Some more back and forth going on here. I think both teams will have to recuperate.
Chasing down Kick Kate. Not able to find the kill, doing lots of damage though. We're looking for.
Does get demeched.
Yeah, it's a big
Sure,
demech. We're
he'll
looking
go
for
back to
another
spawn
EMP
and-
from Kick Kate though. No ultimates online for UBC, but we have 2 for DU, and we have 2 swaps coming in for.
That Sigma is coming out.
Gotta go.
EMP coming in. Big EMP.
Oh,
Lucio
big
going down
EMP.
immediately. KK
Winston
possibly
getting
able
very
to find
low.
another one.
Catch you later.
Oh my god, but Caitlyn is still on the prowl.
Indeed.
Mesmer coming in from behind all alone. Leaving his team, and that Torbjorn does fall. Ooh. Lots of good plays from BCU right now.
If Winston seems to be dominating the Sigma, looks like UBC have a strong hold on this point. We are seeing Torb's Molten Core online.
Ready to go.
All
DU
on
does
point.
have a
Oh,
couple
the
of
EMP
EMO.
comes
Oh.
out though.
Is you gonna be able to get a
With
there
Coalescence.
goes the Transcendence as well.
KK switches the
Smart
Reaper for the
card.
stall. Mesmer with the. Oh, hacked out of it! And a cap
Yeah,
with
and
time
BCU.
for UBC.
38 seconds though. I mean,
Score.
Not a lot
against
of
that
time,
Winston,
but every second matters.
Switching sides.
it does.
A revelation was
Let's look to see how DU will change their plan of attack. Because it looks like this Winston dive might be doing better than this Diva dive. It seems like DU was playing to gamble on high damage. They were running the Zen Brig early on, trying to gamble against their dive and have the initiative with the high damage. But the more consistent Ana, BAP on the other team seem to do much better.
I do hate to say it, but it did look like DU did not dive as much, and on top of that, their dives weren't as successful and well planned as BCU's were,
Yeah, very much
or
so.
UBC.
It did seem like early on, DU gave a lot of space to UBC, taking the high ground up here, which really allowed them to snowball for most of the match. There was really never a point where where UBC was on the back foot.
Yeah, that is very true. Yeah, and those snowballs usually picks onto DU's support, and yeah, the team just falls easily.
UBC taking a little bit more of an aggressive approach here. Bit able to get one already. Chasing down the Lucio. Finds another.
There goes Tyler. Scuff. I think, yep, Mesmer is backing out. DU's gonna have to recuperate, and get back into this.
Bit seems to be a heavy issue for them in this comp. This Tracer seems almost uncontested by DU. Oh! Oh, what a
Wow. What a clip.
clip. Able to find two
but Mesmer's
again.
getting juicy with it.
Mesmer able to find a trade, but Bit seems to have no plan of stopping their aggression. Bit already on their way to a pulse bomb, only 3% away, coming online now. It's gonna be super early. Wow, another successful dive from UBC.
Yep, both supports are gone, and looks like Mesmer is going to be falling as well.
Vailu trying to take their Tracer duel, but it is not working out. Ooh, and a little bit of tactical crouching from Bit. Seems like they're getting a little bit cocky with how they're playing. We do see Primal for both Winstons online, but other than that, it looks like Bit or UBC is still in the lead with these ultimates. Let's see how they plan to use them while they have the advantage. A stick out from Bit.
Does not catch much, but Scuff does fall.
The support
Bit
line
is
for
an
DU is
absolute
just
menace right now.
crumbling.
I don't know if you've ever played support against a Tracer and a Sombra combo, but it is.
It can be very, very hard to deal with. And Dive is often which team support can survive by themselves the best. And DU is not doing that well. Both are going down very, very quickly.
Yeah, and their supports are very
Primal coming out from DU.
Not on-
Pulse
not on
Bomb
top.
also out. Able to find the
Mesmer
Lucio. Kick
Kick
going down. EMP coming out.
Mesmer
Other
goes
Primal.
down, Scuff goes down, and this is not
Looks like
looking very
Zulu
good
will get
for
out,
DU.
but it does not look like a great map for DU. We're approaching final fight territory, and DU have no ultimate. This is not looking good for them. They're already onto their second pulse bomb. Mesmer getting low, able to survive the pulse bomb. Looking to see how this beat is used from K-Bot.
Yeah, everybody in the backline is looking for that Tracer, and
Fury goes down, so does Caitlyn. I do think UBC might take a step back here, see if they can re-engage with Beat. Ooh, Funk Duck goes down. That might be a cap for them. Both DPS are alive. Bit is going crazy still. Bit applying the pressure. Mesmer able to take him down.
it does seem like DU might be able to hold this. It doesn't look like UBC's tank is going to get back in time, and
By the
DU
skin of their
does hang
teeth.
on by a thread. Yep.
The payload.
Now we're looking at the ult advantage coming in from DU because of that win. With Pulse Bomb, EMP, and Kitsune Rush online. EMP
Yep,
out.
DU's setting up nicely.
Only hits Funk Duck. A huge Pulse Bomb stick on Kai getting out of there, but leaving it for K-Bot.
Yeah, that ult definitely benefited DU. Nobody is pushing the payload, but I
It's
mean
a
DU's
predicament.
cleaning up, and
This is
Yeah,
a
it
payload
is.
game.
looks like they'll be getting it out now. But I mean UBC was able to get a lot of time to get back together with not much payload progress done
Yeah.
at all.
Mesmer low still. Pulse Bomb onto the shield. Beat coming out from K-Bot.
Hideko ult from DU. Lots of ultimates being traded right now. Not much progress is being done from it. UBC does lose their tank and their Lucio. And it looks like DU is gonna maybe get this up out of this alleyway.
Does look like UBC is going to have one more fight with EMP, which is Fun fact, the highest percentage win rate after use in all of Overwatch, across all the ranks.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Early beat from Lucio, that's gonna be good against that Sombra EMP. And Sombra isn't doing much.
As we're able to find one,
needed.
but not much. Able to hold on to this very important ultimate. That DU don't have anything to counter.
30 seconds remaining.
Oh, Bit is coming onto that pulse as well. So, yeah, 3 ultimates for BCU and maybe 1 in time from DU on that
Big
Tracer.
EMP coming in here. That's 4.
Oh, wow. That gets
Another
everybody.
pulse bomb.
Yep. DU is going down.
Primal coming out. Looks like it's just up to Zulu to touch, but I don't think they can make it.
I don't think they can.
A double blink. Nope, no luck. And the map goes to UBC. Very interesting. UBC had to seem to have that dive on lockdown.
Yeah, oh, yeah. Before I make my comments, I want to see this play of the game.
Absolutely. Funkdoc was killing it on this Winston. Funkdoc and Bit too. They're a menace to play with.
Down Caitlyn right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did not seem like a fun match for DU.
No.
But I can see why UBC chose that map. I mean, that dive comp was pretty phenomenal for them, and they were able to play those tight corners really well.
Yeah.
And they knew where to set up and who to dive, when to dive. UBC just showing supremacy when it comes to dive comps right now.
Yeah, moving on, we'll be having Flashpoint next. The newest game mode in Overwatch. Kind of like a King of the Hill 5-point capture. We have 2 maps on here, New Junk City and Suravasa. Interested to see which point they're going to pick. I'm assuming probably New Junk City for DU. It's a little bit more brawl-oriented, which seems to favor DU much more, because going dive on Suravasa does not seem like the best idea for him after the map on Pariso.
Looks like we're going to...
Nope. That's the wrong map.
I think it actually might be push.
No,
that
it's
they-
Flashpoint's third map. Yeah, we're getting it sorted out. Just a little ANC to get the push. We will be seeing it because of the 1-to-1 score. So we will be seeing push eventually. Let's see how this goes. Like I said, New Junk City coming in.
Looks like we might be having a swap.
Yep. Another sub.
I think they'll be getting duality back in.
Yes, I believe so. Hopefully this one won't take as long, and we'll be able to keep the stream live. What are you thinking, Gyro? What do you think the plan of attack for DU is? What do you think their best way to win this map is?
I think we're definitely gonna see Brawl from DU. Definitely get the Reinhardt going. Possibly a Reaper and that Lucio and Moira. We'll have to see who the other DPS is, but I got a sneaking suspicion it's gonna be Mei.
Yeah, very much so. Very heavy on the Mei. Kate known for her Mei, and her play style in it. Very, very good separations with her walls. We saw it a little bit earlier on Li Zhang. But I'm interested to see if Mesmer's going to stick to the Reinhardt that we've seen, or move to Ram, which we've seen him play a lot previous seasons and last game.
Time will tell.
Time will tell.
You know, Mesmer did say that this sub would be quicker, but it's looking to be maybe the same amount of time. Oh man, Icarus, how do you think the new changes, the patch notes are looking for how these teams have been playing?
From my experience, when you're actually in the game, you don't notice the global health increase because everyone got it. But what you really start to notice is the new DPS passive with the reduced healing. As you don't feel it on the squishier heroes, but on the tanks, you really start to feel your lack of healing. And I really do think that's what's determining the meta. That's why you're seeing a lot of shield heroes showing up, like Winston and Reinhardt, versus other heroes like JQ and Doom and stuff like that don't have that shield, where their space is taken by their health and not the shield. And when it's taken by that health, that means they're having the reduced healing, so they can't be as aggressive.
Yep, and that Tracer is just like pestering whoever is getting damaged, and yeah, that 20% heal reduction from the constant DPS output by UBC, and just overall is bringing down DU quickly, to say the least.
Yeah, with the new passive, there's no threshold or exponential growth. As soon as you take even 1 damage, you have that 20% reduced healing. So it can be very threatening, even at long ranges, against characters who are very close range. If you were to get hit by just 1 Reaper pellet at 15 meters, you still have that reduced healing, even if you only take 5 damage. So it's a very good way to keep distant heroes at low health, even if you're not killing them.
Well, I am glad to see Duality back in this. They definitely did need that more last game.
Back to the brawl for DU, but staying on the dive for UBC. I'm interested to see how this interacts. We haven't seen this yet. We saw Brawl v Brawl on the first map and Dive v Dive on the second map.
Yeah.
Now we're seeing both teams take their strongest comp and pitting them against each other. Let's see how this goes.
Initial flashpoint.
You know, I'm not too surprised that we're seeing this. I mean, both teams came to the realization of which comp is winning for which situation. We'll just have to see how they match up together.
Mesmer rushing in very early, taking a lot of damage, able to find Kai as a trade, but having no tank is very dangerous. Zulu doesn't seem to care though.
Is doing massive work too. Wow, Zulu really shined through right there, and looks like D's gonna be able to cap the point.
Yeah, this Torb turret keeping Bit in check. Maybe they'll finally be able to deal with this Tracer in their backline. We do see we do see the brawl switch. UBC has decided to match the brawl. We're going back to the comp from Lijiang Tower. Coming in from the left side this time. Early Nemesis form out. Mesmer low, able to go down. Funkdok looking for a pick here. Able to find, Kai finds 2. Hurt goes down. Scuff attempting to stay alive to no avail. And
something nice that I did see in that fight was the Torb turret taking good care of that Tracer, and I hope to see a lot more of that from DU. I think it might help them a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. The Tracer's a big threat to them.
Torb turret down early though.
They're trying to set up. Mail out from KK. 8 finds Funkdok. Goes down. Zulu finds 2. Keeping the DPS in check. Another quick recapture from DU.
Oh, this has been a close back and forth game so far.
Yes, very much so. Looks like UBC is trying to go for the recontest here, but a huge wall out from KK separates the team and is forcing them to retreat. Mesmer able to get 2, helping Zulu find the 3rd.
Hold on.
And K-Bot is attempting to flee the scene.
UBC, their spawn is right next to
Yeah,
where
we have run
DU's
into the
kinda
issue
pushed
that
out.
DU
Very
is now at
close
UBC
for-
spawn. They're able to find Meg though. But I don't know how much longer they can hold on. Zulu able to find another. This Torb is becoming very annoying for UBC.
Torb has been doing good work. And looks like DU is able to escape from that spawn hold with 4 of their players alive.
Torb, no special changes from the patch other than the global health increase.
But that constant poke from the turret is gonna...
Does look like UBC gets an early cap onto the point. Annihilation coming out from Mesmer. Beat coming out from Scuff. Lots of volts coming out from DU. To take an early fight win.
Off.
Do see 2 ults for UBC's 1. Lots of big ults though. That means they're not gonna have. Their really only counter to Funkdok's Annihilation is KK's Blizzard, and if that messes up and if K-Bot speeds Funkdok out, this could be a bad fight for DU.
I have a feeling this will be a bad fight for DU. Early overcharge.
Beat early to engage. Funkdok already finding Zulu. Freeze finally coming online. Zulu's turret finding Kai. Mesmer finding one. And Freeze coming online.
Oh.
Bit able to find one. No supports online.
See how Mesmer is able to do
the
against this
1v1
Tracer.
for the point.
1v1.
Mesmer
And-
able to hold on.
Beautiful aim on those punches. Little crouch spam. DU's gonna lead this game 2-0 so far.
Will we see a reverse sweep from UBC, or is DU gonna close out this point on the final? Close out this map on the final point.
Bomb flats.
Into the bomb flats. A very unique point with this one-sided high ground in the center object. Let's see how this goes.
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
Mesmer running aggressive. Nemesis form already out. Annihilation coming out from Funkdok. Trying to sustain. Duality coming in with the beam.
Ooh. Nice pick on that Lucio. I think D is going to be able to cap this point.
We do have a Reaper switch from Bit. Duality trying to stay alive.
It looks like
The help of Mesmer. Mesmer picking up most, if not all of the people in that fight. Very, very big contributor to that fight.
Duality did do a lot of damage with that Coalescence Beam, but yeah, Mesmer is there to clean up shop.
Mesmer having this Annihilation online, very, very scary. Comes out early, chasing down. Ooh, drops low though. Having to disengage. Is not gonna be able to hold on to it.
Oh, we do have a Junker Queen from UBC.
PK looking for this wall to separate someone on their team. Fluffs it. That's the go button. Big ult from Bit. Able to find two. Mesmer cleaning him up. Beat from Scuff. Counter
Both
beat from
beat from
K-Bop. Bab finding a little bit of trouble.
Oh, that Torb turret is just
Cutting
chipping
them
away
down.
at Junker Queen. And it looks like DU won 3-0.
A very, very clean map for DU.
Yeah, their brawl comp is definitely shining through.
Yeah, absolutely. No doubt about it. Bit still very impressive on this Tracer, causing a big issue for DU, even when they had that Torb, able to find multiple 2Ks to try to win the fight, but a lot of the times it just wasn't enough.
Good aim. Wow. Yeah, Bit is a force to be reckoned with. Wow. Bit has 298 hours on Tracer.
That's very impressive. That it does add up in the end. Looks like we have lost one. I don't think it's a sub. I think this might just be a PC restart. But we're going to push, and it's going to be UBC's map choice. We saw that through a little blunder that DU wanted to go to Coliseum. Let's see if UBC respects that decision, or is going to pick a more dive-oriented map like Esperanza.
I can see the dive map coming out.
Yeah, it seems like both of these teams have developed their strategy in this new patch, and seems to have it on lockdown. Both with DU having the more brawl-oriented style, and UBC with the dive-oriented. We see that both, when they're playing their preferred comp on their preferred map, it seems to be almost a shutout. Where vice versa, when they're not on their map, they're not doing well at all. This goes for both teams. I really do think that in order if UBC wants to bring this to a map 5, that they're going to need to pick Esperanza. That map is so dive heavy and you can't really force the brawl on it. I fear if they go somewhere else, I think DU might be able to force the brawl enough and lock it down. I think when the comps are mirroring each other, one team is playing much better than the other.
Yeah. Yep, and they do choose Esperanza. Esperanza? Yeah, they'll be playing that dive comp. Looks like we're having some issues with Kate.
Indeed.
Or we might be having a sub. No.
I do not think so. I think we're looking for just a technical issue here. And because of that, I'm gonna send this over to the tech pause screen. Ooh, maybe not. If Kick stays this time, we're gonna stay here. But does look like we have the map pick. Hopefully, we are ready. We wait and see. All right, looks like DU is ready. We casters are ready, waiting for UBC, and we are live.
Welcome to Esperanza.
Esperanza, a very, very dive-heavy map with these mirrored high grounds on either side of this point. It can be a menace to deal with when you have a support lineup set up here.
For those predicting with channel points, I hate to say it, but I went with UBC, taking map 4.
Wow, we have a doubter in the caster.
I don't doubt anything. I know that I mean, we have seen a strong dive from UBC, and on a map like this, yeah, you can't force brawl. Only in a few places around some corners, but lots of long stretches that just tear away at shields.
Ready for battle.
Looks like DU's gonna try it though. DU trying to force this brawl comp. We do have Kid on the Tracer instead of the Mei, but other than that, it seems to be the same comp from last game that won him the 3-0 in New Junk City.
5, 4.
UBC going back to their old reliable dive, and we kick it off
Unlocks in 30
on map 4, Esperanza. Kate. Sombra checking for Kai here. Able to chase down Funky Doc. Trying to stay alive. Able to get out. Mesmer goes down. Still low on health. But
And a
this,
disengage from DU.
this
Oh,
dive.
but they might get caught out. They're trying to run, but that dive is catching
Funky
them
Doc
all.
goes down. Oh, they're able to make trades. Trades back and forth. Duality gets K-Bot. Bit trying their best to stay alive. Taking space, but it looks like UBC is going to be falling back. Taking down Meg just before. Push is very, very much a snowballing type of game mode where you need that early advantage, and it's really, really hard to take it back. So these early fights are definitely the most important in this game mode. So the fact that it's been so close already really, really dictates how close this game mode might be. Dive coming in from Funk Doc, able to take down turret, dropping back to the shield. Both Tracers close to the Pulse Bomb. Recall forced by Bit. Pulse Bomb attempted for the stick.
Not successful. Caitlyn does have a successful pulse. And looks like DU's going to be pushing this to the first checkpoint.
Okay, attempting. Very, very good push from DU. Here we get to the quote-unquote butt scratch, as TF1 does. And UBC have a little bit of a pause here to catch up before the bot starts moving again. But we do see some pretty advanced positioning taken here. KK hacked out.
Oh, down
Goes
early.
down early. We do see both Coalescence online. We're going to worry out because this turret up top causing a little bit of pressure, going down early. Primal coming out. Ko 2. Lots of ults from both sides. But
Mesmer
it
is
seems
trying to stay alive here, but that ultimate pop is just going to keep them from pushing in through the choke. The second it's gone, UBC is right there, and
Bit chasing down Duality. No escaping this time. And the bot moves back. Duality is going to have a split spawn, so DU are going to have to wait in order for their mortar to get back. This is where dive really starts to thrive, when they're playing this aggressive side of the map. With these supports on this high ground, DU are forced to come up these stairs and not fight on bot because of it.
Yep.
Big
and
EMP out.
Big EMP.
Duality going down before the Coalescence can go online.
Big anti as well.
Pulse bomb missed by Kit.
Okay. Bit still has
Zulu
there.
going down.
Up,
Pulse.
and it does catch Mesmer. Yeah. Quite the horrible predicament for a DU to be in, but pushing up those stairs was the only way that they could progress or had any chance to, and it just didn't work out. Luckily, after this this first point on DU's side, not as heavy as a hold, but that Ana is uncontested.
Yeah.
Lots
Big
of free
anti
heals.
coming out. UBC able to find the checkpoint. Primal coming out from Funk Dog.
Oh, Caitlyn gets got by Bit. Scuff goes down to the Ana.
I think
and
UBC might be taking the lead here.
I think
Mesmer
they
attempting
will
to
be.
die on point, stalling as long as he can. Going down anyways.
Duality tries to make a run for it, but rest of UBC dives onto her.
Yeah, like I said, this having that high ground control as a dive comp really favors you, because without these vertical movement abilities from DU, they really can't challenge it without avoiding the cart, which isn't what you want to do in this game mode. Every inch matters in this game mode. Might be able to find out Scuff early. Scuff going down. Ko coming out from
K-Bot
Meg.
goes down as well.
Lots of ults from both sides. Classic Overwatch fashion. But it does look like...
Yep, DU is gonna pull out on top. Just barely. I mean, UBC only did use one of their ultimates, and that was the Coalescence from Magnemite.
Yeah. Very interested to see how this pulse bomb plays into effect. Big pulse bomb.
Oh,
No,
big
Kit
pulse
kills herself
bomb.
with the pulse bomb. Bit able to find one. Bit able to find another with the pulse bomb stick onto Mesmer. That's a 3K
That
for
was
Bit.
tough. You know, I had a feeling that DU might be able to pull out on top. They kind of shut down that high ground retake from UBC and control the dive, but that pulse bomb from Bit, as always, just doing too much work.
Scuff was able to find the checkpoint, so most of DU has gotten the early spawn, all except Scuff, a worthy sacrifice. You see this Tracer duel coming here. KK seems to may have been off more than she could chew. Trying to fall back. But keep this Tracer in check. EMP coming out from Kai. This Tracer 1v1 still going on. Both supports down for DU also.
Yeah, there goes Mesmer.
Chasing down Kit Kate. Going down too.
¿Qué onda?
I like where at least Zulu's at, getting that Reaper to try and control the
We do have a Nano online for
But-
K-Bot.
Another beautiful dive from UBC. Oh! But DU is ready!
Zulu onto the Reaper to try and counter this dive that's been set up. Able to clean up the rest. That's a fight win. On their knees, DU have able to bring a fight win in their spawn doors. Let's see if they can continue the hold on this map. Mesmer out alone. Might be able to get caught out. Pulse bomb misses from Biddle.
Yeah, UBC is going to be going for this height again. And DU's trying to be there to contest it. This is going to be another battle of some ultimates, and
A stick
the
onto the
pulse
Winston.
bomb does not do as much.
Nano comes out from onto Punk Doc. Lots of bolts coming from
Zulu.
both sides. Biddle able to
Yeah.
find Scuff.
I guess
Mesmer finding
Mesmer
two.
just reigns supreme as always. This monkey might be able to go down. Looks like he will be. Zulu's on that front line, controlling everybody else, and DU's going to be pushing again. That was a tough fought battle. And
DU did use most of their ultimates though. They
Yeah.
only have Kasune Rush online. I'm anxious about how they're gonna deal with this EMP that Kai has coming online. Suzu used early. No Billy Sakirko. Oh, but Kai goes down quickly to kick Kate.
wow. Yeah, Zulu's doing work again.
I think this might be the lead taken
This
for.
might be the lead with only 40 seconds left. That is big for DU, but here comes Kai with that EMP almost there.
Oh, we do
And
get a
they're
contest.
definitely going to contest. This is going to be a tough fight. We'll see a lot of ultimates being popped here in
Stuff
these
going
seconds.
down.
This is last
EMP
fight
out
territory
from
for
Kai.
DU.
20
Cleanse
seconds
onto
left.
that EMP. DU loses two.
Kick
Oh,
Kate
that
missing the
pulse
pulse.
bomb misses.
Primal coming out.
Oh, that was tough. Yeah, with only 10 seconds
And
left.
I think they're gonna leave the cart so they can't touch. We do have a touch coming in from Scuff probably, if he can make it.
This
Hack.
Reaper ult has
He
to
did
be
get the touch.
big.
I think
Oh,
that's
no.
overtime. Overtime enough.
That is overtime. But
Zulu.
Zulu has to pop his ultimate. Oh, he gets taken out instantly. As much as Mesmer tried to shield, Winton just goes right through it. And DU, sadly, it looks like they are going to lose map 4. Oh, maybe. Yeah, Scuff is just going to be
Scuff.
shut down right away.
Just attempting to stall. And a 2-2 game here.
Wow.
This is a very, very close one.
You know, with DU's map pick coming up next, I can definitely see how they might win. They're gonna have to go with the brawl intensive map,
We will be moving
obviously.
on to escort here. Not a lot of brawl escorts. We're looking at like Dorado, Witch's Dive. We have Blizzard World. No, Blizzard World's a hybrid. What other? What? I gotta
What
update
just happened?
Overwatch. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. We'll be right back. All right, we are back. I apologize for that. Blizzard being Blizzard with their spontaneous updates. It was a quick one, thankfully. But yeah, that was a very, very close map, even for what UBC had. I think they were just lucky in having that spawn advantage at the end, able to keep that pressure up to stall that point. But this Biddle Tracer is hard to deal with. I'm curious what escort
DU is
yeah.
gonna be choosing. Oh, if I had to guess.
So for escort, we're looking at Circuit Royale, which is a very, very poke comp. No dive gonna be on there, but I think you could force a brawl on there. So maybe DU might pick that.
Yeah, I was gonna say Circuit Royale. That's the only push map that they have competitive in-game experience with. Not too often that DU goes to Game 5.
Yeah.
So
Very, 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 very interested with how they play this, because I think DU can force this brawl here, but if UBC have a hidden poke up their sleeve, this could be a shutout for them, because if they play the poke correctly, this Brawl can't do anything to them.
Yeah, I mean, you know, DU does have a fairly decent poke comp. I have no idea about UBC. So I'm very interested to see how this will play out. I'm nervous. I can see it being a very close game.
Yeah, we haven't seen much poke heroes from UBC. They've mainly stuck to this Brawl and this dive. So maybe we might see a Sojourn. We haven't seen a Sigma from Funkdoc yet. We saw Mesmer on it a little bit on Pariso, but it was to no avail, and the dive kept running them over. So I'm very, very interested to see how this map is going to go down, and if either of these teams decide to play poke on this poke heavy map.
Yep. Oh, we're getting Enigma in.
We're getting Enigma in. Kit Kate seemed to be dropping out, maybe having some technical difficulties, but we have Enigma in.
I can see this Hanzo coming in. I'm gonna be honest. I see a poke comp from DU.
Enigma also plays the Reaper though, so we really could be going both ways with this. Enigma playing the Hanzo and the Reaper. Maybe this is letting Zulu playing more of their comfortable rather than the Reaper, even though they did well in the Reaper. But we could also see a poke comp from this. This sub really doesn't give any insight on what DU are planning.
Me personally, I think it does. I think it's going to be a poke comp with that Hanzo.
Maybe. Looks like both sides are ready. Casters are ready. Looks like we will be going into it.
If I'm not mistaken, I am almost 100% certain that what's his name? Enigma is OMG Dice, who was one of our casters for the previous game.
Ooh, looks like we're having a pause coming in. Maybe it'll be a quick one. Oh, never mind, we're good. All right, a quick pause. Maybe just taking a quick breath. We're getting right back into it.
Yeah,
Circuit Royale, located in Monaco, a tiny country in southern Europe, known for their Formula 1 races, as we can see happening here. A very, very pretty map.
Monaco also, like, one of the, I think it is the richest country in the world with a per capita GDP.
I do think you might be right on that, but I'm not 100% sure. A very, very pretty map, both inside the map and outside.
Oh yeah, I've wanted to visit Monaco in real life for a long time.
I'll give you a little insider fun fact. If you're ever playing GeoGuessr and you end up in water, it's this port right here in Monaco. It's a very, very common spot in GeoGuessr. But now, back to Overwatch. We do have...
Yep, I was right. Called it with that poke comp and that Hanzo. I'm too good.
We do see the dive out from
UBC.
So we'll
have to see how this ends up going, but Mesmer is holding very aggressive on that.
Enigma
and with
already getting a pick.
Backline support. We'll have to see if UBC stays with this dive comp. I'm sure that they will to get up onto that high ground, but getting around this corner and getting into a position where everybody can pounce on the rest of DU is going to be difficult for UBC to do.
Yeah, Funkdoc's got to be careful.
Looks like they are setting up. We have high and yep. Oh my, beautiful.
Immortality coming out.
Beautiful dive from UBC,
well done
and it does get to. Zulu's gonna try and make her
Zulu are attempting to not go down without a fight, but to no avail.
Wow, UBC has these dives planned perfectly.
Yeah, you really see Funkdoc's hesitation to play super aggressive without his DPS, because this Hanzo and Xin and Sig combo could explode. Even his new health buff almost instantly with Discord, Storm Arrow, which got a damage buff and a cooldown buff, and the Rock coming out from Mesmer. Mesmer attempting to hold the cart solo. Zulu finding one. Funkdoc going down with Nano. Taking out two, both DPS down, chasing down the supports.
And Mesmer trying to hold on, just gonna be able to get ult, but he falls, and UBC caps the first point. Or first checkpoint.
Hello there. Hello.
Stick with the payload.
Catch you later.
We do see ult online coming for both sides. Nano and Primal have already come out, but DU is looking to have 5 ults in the next fight. Let's see if they can do anything with it.
Oh,
Enigma
big
pulling out
shutdown
one
on
early.
the Tracer and shuts that,
Scuff going
that
down,
dive
though.
down.
Gotta be careful of this EMP here. EMP
Oh,
canceling the graphitic flux. Trans coming out. Lots of bullets coming out from both sides. Zulu looking for a headshot here. Able to take down 2 people low. Enigma going down.
the immortality
Mesmer
field
able to
did not
cancel
get
the
him down.
coalescence
But
with
Mesmer
Rock.
did get that coalescence. That was big.
Biddle having this pulse bomb online though. We've seen their pulse bombs before going big. Zulu getting 2 with the
Look at
window.
Matrix from DU, and that's gonna hold BCU off, or UBC off for now.
This is... Oh, Meg getting an early pick on Zulu with that new Kiriko larger hitbox. Fighting that Widow early is going to be very, very good for UBC, because now they don't have that strong point of holding that high ground.
Ooh, that pulse bomb does miss. Or it
High
gets
going
deflected,
down.
I guess. Solo dive from Funkdoc, and it does not work out for him. Yeah, Funkdoc needs these DPS with him to not only distract some of the attention on him, but also just to follow up with all the damage that he's doing.
But now we're setting up in a good position for a DU. This hill, one of the hardest points to take in all of Overwatch, with this Widow side of his high ground, exactly like
but
that.
Misfire does get caught out early. He got way too aggressive. I don't know if he accidentally
Primal.
fell, but ooh, that might have cost them the game right there. They gave up
Zulu
this massive height advantage
Finding 1, 2 picks attempting.
from BU, but it looks like we might be able to get a recontest here
I
from
think
DU.
we will. We do have 4 ults coming in from DU. Dragons and Scythe already out. Mesmer looking a little low though. Immortality out early. Enigma able to deal with this Tracer really well.
Ooh, well played from Mesmer. It gets 2, 3, almost.
Oh, only K-Bot going down.
Follow up.
But I think that might be enough.
Yep.
Zulu back
Ooh.
on this high ground. Trying to be more cautious of Biddle though. Biddle being very, very dangerous.
UBC is setting up for the dive. Here comes everybody. Getting ready quick. You know, not much time for
Funkdoc taking
DU
down
to
Zulu early.
back together.
Dwelly trying to keep this Tracer in check.
Enigma with that Hanzo.
Doing
Shut
very,
down
very
that
well.
dive.
Biddle getting stuck behind enemy lines, but that's no stranger to a Tracer player. This Tracer's being a constant throw in the side. You can see that most of DU is constantly looking behind their back, checking for this Tracer and where Biddle's gonna be. EMP out
Ooh,
early.
Big
Oh!
EMP and
Oh.
anti.
A huge burst coming out to take down Kai. Funk Dog going down.
Lots of ultimates coming out now.
No value from the pulse bomb from Biddle. Biddle might be able to find value elsewhere though.
Biddle is discarded though and taking lots of damage.
Scuff going down.
Scuff
Meg
goes
able
down.
to find Enigma. Dodging these bullets from... Oh, Mesmer able to get 2 in the last second. It's just Mesmer on point though, with 2 people behind him. Funk Duck and Kai are trying their best to stay on cart. Primal out from Funk Duck, trying to deal with Mesmer. 2 ults out from DU. Nano on the Biddle. Biddle able to find 1. Window coming out. Scott's going down
Enigma
though.
taking down Funk.
Biddle finds another. Pulse bomb missed. Mesmer low though and antied. I think UBC just clutched that fight.
Just barely. Wow, that was
By the skin of their teeth, they are
very
able to
close.
take that point. A very, very close fight. Big ultimates from both sides. Stall swap, comps to stall on both sides. We do see Mesmer switch over to the Diva though. And Zulu now to the
Interesting
Sojourn. It does seem like Mesmer might have yielded and they might be playing the dive now.
possibly, although it doesn't seem much like
Kai
that.
might have gotten caught out.
Getting in there.
1 minute left on the clock for UBC. Taking aggression while this Sombra's down. No ults online for either team. Funk Doc going down early.
Funk Doc, though. And we're at a bit of a stalemate for now. DU holding on.
We have a switch to Zarya. We're getting some counter swaps into this. This is the first map where we've seen this. Most have been a mirror. We have not seen Funk Doc's Zarya yet. I'm interested to see how this goes.
This could be bad.
They're swapped onto Zarya mainly to focus on this Diva. This Diva cannot eat the beam that Zarya has, and that can be very, very dangerous.
And that
being
Zarya
super
does
low.
have... gets taken out just as they get to very high charge. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Biddle,
I think DU might be able to hold this out. Biddle's not going to be able to do much all by himself. Barely gets the touch, but Dragons come in. Lots of damage onto Funk Dog, and DU holds on.
Very, very well
UBC
done.
from getting that capture. Wow. That was a very close and intense game. I have no idea what we'll see for DU's attack, but I'm fairly certain it's going to be Poke as well.
I'm very impressed with Enigma Hanzo. Enigma has consistently dealt with Biddle and Kai, their 2 dive DPS, on this second point. He was able to get a lot of high damage out and deny most of their dive with that high damage burst Storm Arrow.
Yep.
Ready for battle.
Yes, we do see DU going back to the Poke, and we might be seeing a new comp from UBC.
Yeah. We haven't seen this one before. I mean, we've seen a bit of the Arisa, but Kai on this Hanzo is going to be interesting to
And
see.
I believe
Biddle.
K-Bot on this Zen. I don't think we've seen K-Bot on Zen yet. Very, very interested. We saw a little bit of Funk Doc on Arisa early on, but it was kind of like a desperate pick on Lijiang Tower. I'm interested to see how this goes.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Stop the payload.
Zulu back on their Signature Widow, able to get a couple shots in. Got to be careful of this
Hanzo.
Hanzo. Yep.
And Hanzo did just hit a nice shot onto Zulu.
Hanzo. And the Zen. I'm excited for the Zen matchup.
Ooh,
Enigma already
beautiful
finding one.
headshot.
Looks like
Let's see if
UBC
this
is attempting
snowballs
a
into
fallback.
anything else.
Enigma finding another one. Looks like Enigma was the secret weapon DU needed in order to secure this victory. Gotta be careful of Zulu on this Widow. One wrong peek and you'll lose someone.
Yeah, this is both teams are very distant from each other and the payload currently. Mesmer, or Enigma and Zulu do go down to Kai.
Funk Duck playing aggressive here, trying to find out one more. Duality does go down. Ooh!
Oh,
Biddle,
beautiful shot onto Bit, getting revenge for Scuff.
It does look like UBC will be backing up. I do believe the Biddle will be back in time for the next fight.
I think so, but he hasn't been able to do much so far with how
Oh,
distant
Funk Duck
DU
getting
has been
super
playing.
low.
Oh, beautiful
Able to get
headshots.
out. We do see ult online for Funk Duck. Sights coming in from Zylu. Dragon's in for Enigma. Oh,
That does
Funk Duck goes
separate
down.
Funk Dog, and he does get taken out. Oh, counter dragons as well.
Enigma
but
going down.
luckily, Mesmer
We're
gets
looking at a
kept
couple
alive.
ults here.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Mesmer
a good.
back Kai with that rock. And nice wall from Mesmer to block that pulse, that missed pulse from Bit as well. Just the supports, and I would take a guess that DU might be able to hold off
No, I
big
think
ult from Funk Dog, but counter from Duality.
multiple ults coming out from both sides. Mesmer now has his ult uncontested. Only
Does
grabbing
catch
the
that
Zen.
back piece.
That forced to use Immortality Field. Immortality out from both sides.
This is looking intense.
Oh, Bit's behind again. We gotta be careful. Ooh,
Ooh,
Duality
massive damage onto
doing
Bit
a
though.
lot. Oh, look at them. All of them have turned
Yeah.
around to deal with Bit.
They are thick of Bit's
Ooh,
games. Oh,
K-Bot
but
with the
Zulu
trade,
does
though.
go down.
Trying to deal as much damage as they can. Mesmer dropping low. A very, very long, drawn-out fight from both sides. Ooh, Scuff super low. Forced to use a regenerative burst. And we have an overheat coming in from Fuckstop. Looking at some ults coming online. We're gonna see Terra Surge coming in for Funk Dog. We have Dragon coming in for Kai. We're gonna see the Window coming in for Scuff. Oh! Enigma goes down early! I think we might see the Terror Surge here. Trying to catch one out. Ooh! Good Dragons. We are approaching last fight territory for
This is
this
very
entire
close.
game.
See if DU is going to be able to touch. Funk Dog does have.
Terror Surge. That's
That,
going to be
risk-
dangerous for this overtime push
Yeah.
where they're forced to touch. Here you see it.
Immortality Matrix does come out. Scuff
Scuff
does
going down.
fall.
They do get a touch with the trans. Transcended from both sides. Dragons coming out from Enigma. Funk Dog hitting out Zulu. Funk Dog going in ham. Trying to take out Enigma. Enigma
goes
going down.
down.
Mesmer speared. Funk Dog might have sealed this game away. That was a very good game between both teams. GG.
That was a tough loss, but wow. I mean, from the start, I knew that it was going to be a close game. Both teams were very competitively matched, and yeah, all of this show really
Funk
showed
Dog,
it.
well deserved. This was a very, very good game. It just seems like DU really couldn't deal with this like well-defined and practiced dive that UBC had created.
Yeah. I mean, that was. Oh, I have an update for Overwatch now.
All right. Well,
Luckily, it came out in time.
all right. Well, that is gonna be it from us. We'll see y'all next time. Stay strong.
Thank you very much for watching.